Hey guys, so just want to give you a quick update. It's a Wednesday morning. It's about 9:30 right now. Get kind of a late start today. Had to go to the shop, get the dump truck. Gonna start hauling out some more material today and get some more gravel in. So before I get going, I just want to show you guys the pizza oven. We got it installed yesterday. Had a couple buddies that I used to work with come help me out, get it installed. It weighs, I don't know, I'd say a few hundred pounds, so there was no way I was doing it on my own, but here it is. So this is the Forno pizza oven that Teco doesn't make it, but they sell it. They're partnered with this company, so it's really nice. I'm excited to have some food, you know, from it. So you got your door here. I still got to take the film off, but you can see fire brick in there. It's pretty good size. It's as far as I can tell, super high quality. Came with all the tools for pizza and cleaning it and everything. So just wanted to show you guys. Gonna fill the wood box with wood, get the plastic pulled off. Probably once kind of backed out of this way, try to keep as much of it clean as possible. And then we're gonna get going on the grill probably when we get the rest of the material we need. We still need to do one more layer along the back, waiting on a couple corner blocks. But so today gonna excavate till basically where the wall is going to start, which is at the last arborvitae. Going to get excavated up to that point, get it all graveled in, get our geosynthetic fabric in, hopefully get this whole area good to go on gravel, and then maybe even get going on pavers, and then hopefully tomorrow get most of this area laid out and maybe cut in, we'll see. And then so next week we can get going on the sitting wall height retaining wall. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. You guys, so I've been getting a ton of questions, and a lot of people have asked me to do a quick little thing on how we set up our screw drills. So at some point I am going to be doing a how-to paver install video. I'm going to break it all down and do it in a little bit more detail, but I just want to couckly show you guys how we do things. So basically we get our gravel pretty close with the laser. You can see it's pretty level. Couple spots, you know, high and low spots, but we kind of start to figure it out as we start our screw drills down, what needs what. So basically what we do with the first one, because here we're working against a fixed point, our stairs, we get that perfect. And then what we're going to do is have about an inch and a half of pitch from our steps down to the end. So we're going to shoot our grade about 3/4 of an inch halfway down, and then set our first screed rail, which we've already done. So all of our pitch is going to go from the steps across down, which makes it pretty easy. When you start having pitches go everywhere, it gets a little complicated. But so basically after we get this first one set, which we already do, we can basically use our 6-foot level and just set all of our other screed rails off of this one. We'll have to set up another one running off of this first one down till the end, and then do the same thing off of that. We can just keep using our you know, first set, level off of that, and so on, work our way down. We probably won't get set up too far, that way we can scoop sand with our skid steer, drive it in, dump it right in. So obviously if we set up our screed rails, we can't really do that. We can't drive in with the skid steer. But this is one way to get your gravel pretty close. That's how we do it. It's pretty quick, seems to work out pretty well. If you're going through this process and you find that you're low, you need to make sure that you're properly compacting. You're not just throwing in gravel to fill in low spots and then leaving it. You know, if you have half an inch, you can, or even an inch, you can easily hand tamp it. Just make sure you keep it moist so it compacts properly. So yeah, that's basically how we do it. Let me know, you know, if you guys do things differently, if you have any suggestions, but that is how we do it, and we have found it to work pretty well. So yep, that's that. I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the day and show you where I'm at. So one quick last update for the day. It's a little bit after 4. Probably gonna start cleaning up because I'm gonna bring the truck back to the shop, which is a little ways away. So we have it graveled in up to the arborvitaes. Just about perfect. We'll have to do just a minor touch up, but that's it. Got our screed rail set, 2 sections. Then we can throw a third and probably a small 4th section down tomorrow, but I want to leave enough room that we can drive in with the skid steer and dump sand, so don't have to wheelbarrow too much of it, if any. And then so tomorrow we'll get it screwed out, work through here, work up to the arborvitaes, and then get that all laid in, hopefully cut And then that section will be all set and start working out of here, so then next week we can get going on the wall. Hopefully having some help tomorrow, which is Thursday. We'll see what happens, which would be great to lay pavers. So yeah, that's just about it. As you can see, we staged a couple pallets back here because our only access is coming in this way, so that will give us enough to get decently far, build kind of a path until we can you know, reach some pallets over here. So that was super important, make our lives a little bit easier. So we got 2 pallets there. Sand is dumped down below. We'll just truck it up here with the skid steer, and so these are all ready to go for the morning. Hopefully get this whole section done by the end of the day, and then call it for the weekend. So also get the speaker wire installed today. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but we're doing a outdoor sound system, just a couple Bose outdoor speakers. So we got our wire ran. We're gonna have a speaker somewhere back here, not really sure where. They want to try to hide it, so it's gonna go somewhere around here. Wire runs up to basically where our transformer is. That's gonna go into their living room where the receiver is gonna be, and then we're gonna run another wire from here along and then up behind the wall somewhere. So they'll have a speaker up there and a speaker over there. Those are going to be kind of the 2 main hangout and entertaining areas between the deck, the dining area over here. This long area is going to kind of be like their game area. They can set cornhole up or whatever. And then the whole sitting area as well as the fire pit will be over here. So that'll give them decent sound throughout most of the space that's going to be used most of the time. Over here is going to be kind of dead space. We're doing pavers, but I'm sure it won't get used too much, so it's not as important that they have speakers over on this side. So yeah, that's it for today, guys, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's about lunchtime on Thursday. Just want to give you a quick update before I take lunch. So I got basically this whole, what's going to be their dining area, screeded out, laid in. So obviously because it's square, we're able to run our border along the stairs, so no cutting there, no cutting on that edge, and then they'll be just cutting around the 2 elements. Actually, we lucked out and it laid out perfect on the left side of the pizza oven, so we won't have to cut that. So after lunch, gonna get it screeded out up till about the middle of the skid steer, get that all laid in, hopefully get all my cuts done. Gonna finish hopefully the grill island thing, get that just about done other than the fire brick. So the one tricky thing, which I pointed out to the homeowner this morning, I didn't really think too much about, is the pool isn't even square of the house. It's pretty close, but not quite. So let me see if I can show you guys. You can see the gap gets a little bit bigger. You probably can't tell from the camera, but it gets a little bit bigger. You can actually see down here where we're laying pavers. So our pavers are square, but you can see our gap's getting bigger. So we're gonna make sure we're staying square, running our line right along the arborvitaes, because those are all square to the house, and then all of our cutting will be against the pool. So we may have some kind of awkward cuts, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can do about that. And then that will probably continue around the whole pool. So we'll see, we'll work with it. The homeowners understand that, and they actually realized that before I said something to them, so that was good. But yeah, that's it for now, guys, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the day, and then the weekend will be here. So hey guys, so it is about I'd say 4:30 right now. Got a little bit more to do, but I'm gonna quickly do my video before I finish up and start cleaning up. So I have this whole area laid out just about up to the arbs, leave us a little bit of room for when we start excavating for the wall, but this whole area is laid in, got it all cut from there around the pizza oven, around the grill, back around there, up along the granite. So the last thing I have to do is just cut the along the concrete right here, and then throw the border in, and then that'll probably be it for today. Get going on cleaning up. There's a lot to clean up here. Clean everything up nice for the weekend, and water all the plants, and then be done for the day. So moving along, not quite as quickly as I'd like to be. Doing good for just by myself, but definitely wish I was a little bit further through the project. But at least this part will be done, and then next week we can get going on the wall. My goal for next week is to have the wall done, the lighting in the wall, might hold off on that, we'll see, because we probably won't cap it right away. Get the plantings in back there, get it all cleaned up behind the wall, and then probably finish up the pavers up to about the corner where the back of the skid steer is. So then the following week we'll have the rest of the pavers through there, the fire pit, pavers through here, and the retaining wall left. So hopefully by then I have somebody else helping me, but we'll see. So once again, thanks guys. That's it for this week, and I'll see you next week.